Marxist or Islamist. Marxists believe that they can create a utopia here on earth, paradise on earth, with the leader of the socialist paradise, the God on earth. The only difference is that Islamists are a little more patient. They want to create and go to paradise in the next world. But in the meantime, they're allies because they both view Western capitalism, Western free market system, free speech, as the #1 obstacle to their taking power. And therefore, they are together in targeting free speech, free markets, because they know if they can defeat it, it'll be their path to taking power.
Well, I'll say this. I'm all for free speech, and I'm not what they call an Islamophobe. But our government's working with the radical Muslims that are bullying and killing the non-radical Muslims. You're not allowed to criticize Islam in England. You get arrested or you get banned from flying in. They are now banning mainline people from England who just mildly criticize radical Islam while they let radical Islamists be on TV calling for blowing up government buildings. So clearly the socialist government in England has totally teamed up with the Islamists. It really has happened.
Right. What they've done essentially is they use Soviet-era censorship. Sometimes we call it political correctness, but it really is getting to a level of Soviet censorship to prevent people from opposing them. This is the vision of utopia on earth, where everyone thinks the same, looks the same, lives the same. Essentially, we're all animals in a cage, and they have a police force which forces people to go to work, because otherwise no one will work. And they use Soviet-style disinformation. There's no question that all we get out of the White House is disinformation from the Soviet era. And unemployment, 6%. Anybody believe that? Unaccompanied minors coming over the border, all a big lie. Everything coming out of the White House is a lie. And what we defeated in the Soviet system, unfortunately, today in America, it exists.
Continue breaking that down.
Well, Obama took power in the classical socialist Marxist methodology. He said that he was going to cut the deficit in half. He's going to bring people together, most transparent government in history. He took power with the big lie. He also lied about who he was. I've chronicled that his real father, of course, was the Soviet agent and communist propagandist Frank Marshall Davis, the man who indoctrinated him, and he admits raised him into this Marxist ideology.
I mean, he stayed with him on the summers. There's photos of his mother on the couch with him. I mean, it really is. It is his dad.
Look, he lied about the biology. That's bad enough. But he did so to hide the fact that he was indoctrinated by Davis into this radical Marxist anti-white ideology. Everything Obama has done is to hide his connection to Davis because it would reveal an agenda that is unacceptable to the American people. So just like Fidel Castro said, we've got Castro on tape. I believe in representative democracy. Even Adolf Hitler, he became a big Democrat. Once these guys take power, they pursue the original agenda and then they use the tools of state, like the IRS. There is no IRS targeting scandal. It's the White House Democrat Party targeting scandal. They use the tools of state to disenfranchise and suppress any opposition, to keep a permanent hold on power.
And notice they never get in trouble now. They just get away with everything.
Oh yeah, because they got away with Fast and Furious, they just try the next thing. They get away with Benghazi. They get away with the IRS targeting. There's been no real force to push back and stop them. There's no reason for them not to do the next outrage because there's no opposition, unfortunately.
Have you run into censorship with your film? Because usually when a film starts selling out in theaters, it gets picked up more places. How do we get your film everywhere?
Well, the censorship I've run into is, of course, I've had the IRS send me a letter about once a week for the past 2 years demanding something, and I've just been beating them back. I take it almost as a comedy routine. I haven't paid them a dime, but they're always after me. Of course, we've been denied advertising time in Denver and in places in Houston. Mostly NBC affiliates won't take our money.
Wow.
And that's been chronicled in WorldNet Daily. And, we're just going to keep pushing forward. The way to get people out on the website, there's no place like utopia.com. You can hit the theaters link, and if you click on the link, bring There's No Place Like Utopia to my town, that really helps us when we expand. We send that out to all the
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, think about how far gone our country is, that you're being censored everywhere. and you can't even advertise your film. I mean, our country is already so far down the rat hole. Don't take this show for granted, folks. We might not be here tomorrow.
My Magic Mud is a tooth whitening powder that removes plaque and detoxifies your mouth. It's safe for your enamel, giving you a beautiful polish and a dentist-like clean after every use. My Magic Mud is also the perfect remedy for pain caused by sensitivity. It strengthens your teeth and gums for a strong, healthy smile. The ingredients are 100% natural and it's safe for children. Simply brush with My Magic Mud right before bedtime for a cleaning you can count on. Visit mymagicmud.com.
For all our loyal listeners, Gump and Soap Company is proud to offer a month-long Labor Day sale. Get the Superstar 1200 collection, 65 pounds of bars, laundry, dish soap, and shampoo. Ship freight-free to the lower 48 at 5starsoap.com. Or enter to win the same Superstar 1200 collection at GCNlive.com. The Superstar 1200 collection is estimated to last up to 2 years and save up to $1,000. Sale and contest ends September 30th. Happiness is 5starsoap.com.
What good is a Big Berkey water filter?
We get that question a lot here at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. And in a word, the answer is protection. Protection from water main breaks, E. coli contamination, environmental chemical spills, pesticide runoff, chlorine taste and smell, and all forms of fluoride. Plus, Big Berkey water filters are the original gravity water filter system and most trusted on the market for a reason. Tested by multiple independent NSF EPA certified labs, they are the gold standard in water purification. At only 1.7 cents a gallon, a single set of filters can last for 5 to 10 years. That means big savings. Big Berkey, the one that's powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. Get a Big Berkey today at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. GCN listeners receive 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Visit our website or call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
Question: could too many GMO foods and toxins be overloading your digestive and immune systems? Answer: yes. If you're searching for a powerful detox that's gentle enough to use every day, use Pro-EM1 from Teraganix. Pro-EM1 is a powerful liquid probiotic that uses good bacteria to suppress pathogens and gently eliminate toxins from your body. A healthy digestive system will cleanse and remove toxins, support weight loss, improve absorption of food nutrients, and aid in controlling yeast and other infections. Pro-EM1 is made with only non-GMO and certified organic ingredients, has no preservatives, and is dairy, soy, wheat, and gluten-free. Pro-EM1 is the key to your digestive health. Order Pro-EM1 Daily Probiotic Cleanse at Teraganix.com, spelled Teraganix.com, or call toll-free 866-369-3678. That's 866-369-3678. Also available through Amazon Prime. Pro-EM1 from Teraganix. Life's getting better.
This is an announcement for all people who want to take a risk-free challenge to whiten their teeth in 5 minutes. By calling now, you can whiten your teeth in 5 minutes using clinically proven power swabs. This risk-free challenge is for people whose smile has been yellowed by coffee, tea, red wine, or smoking. The Power Swabs 5-minute challenge is available by responding to this advertisement. If lines are busy, try again. Because the Power Swabs 5-minute challenge is exclusive, it's not available in drugstores. Power Swabs was formulated by Dr. Martin Ginniger and whitens teeth with a patented tooth detergent and whitening agent. It's so effective, we challenge you to try it for 5 minutes to see how white your smile could be. Get it risk-free. Dial 1-800-281-6805. That's 1-800-281-6805. Transform your smile into a wow, you look great smile. Dial 1-800-281-6805. That's 1-800-281-6805.
A decade ago, people would have been up in arms over the news media, the news stations refusing the advertising for a documentary film when the ad, I've seen the ad, it's very tame. Now, most TV stations, radio stations, print, especially banks, won't take your business or let you operate if you have a gun shop. Even big sporting goods stores are having their accounts canceled. This is what Hitler did from 1933 to 1939 before he started actually arresting people. is that they start economically doing this and censoring you. And so a microcosm of this film that Joel Gilbert's produced, there's no place like utopia.com is the website, shows how far down this totalitarian utopian hellhole we've gotten, Joel. Joel, other points about the film and where you see the world right now. Obama has like a 37% Gallup, one of the lowest ever for a president. But still, he just doesn't care. He moves forward in an authoritarian way, says he'll sign executive orders that have never been done on military, on borders, on energy. He is setting the precedent that presidents are elected dictators.
Well, Obama is a professional agitator. He was brought into Chicago by Bill Ayer's father to become a community agitator. The word organizer was just a nice way to put it. It's to rub salt in the wounds of minorities and then use their discontent to take power. That's the written ideology. That's what he's doing in the White House. Everything he's done is meant to agitate and divide the country economically and by race so they can promise people, give us the power and we'll make it right for you. I did experience in the film, I went to Detroit, Southside Chicago, Newark, all these progressive cities that have been controlled by Democrats for 50, 60 years. And they've got 60% unemployment, drug culture, taxation, no jobs. These people have been regressing all these years, not progressing. But I did find some inspiration. You'll see that in the film. When you talk to these people, they're like, they want nothing to do with this progressive agenda. No amnesty for illegals, no marijuana. The most conservative people today in America, believe it or not, are black women living in these cities. They're very tough. They just need the Republicans to communicate to them and let them know that there's a choice.
Well, Joel, did you see how California now is going to give free marijuana to the homeless to basically suppress them? Again, I'm for decriminalization, but it doesn't mean that I then endorse the doper head mentality. And clearly George Soros wants everybody smoking super high-powered weed, so they're all zombies. And when you look, how do you fix this problem?
Well,
go ahead.
A drug culture is much easier to control and enslave. The idea of, I was in Colorado and Denver, we went to some of these marijuana clinics, and these people are smoking dope on the street, driving, smoking dope, and they don't care about politics. They don't even remember what day is election day. And these people are very easy to control. So California is running amok with our, Governor Moonbeam from the 70s. He's back with more of this nonsense. And it's going to take a grassroots movement in America and a Republican opposition to really draw a line in the sand.
And I want to explain why we got to take the Republicans over here briefly. After they implode Michigan, implode California, implode New York, implode Florida, the Democrats then move to constitutional states that are wealthy and successful like Texas, and they don't change. They then wreck that state. I'm living under this now. And so they've got to be stopped or they will destroy the whole country. They move like locusts from field to field.
I think they can be defeated if the Republicans make the argument, even in the inner cities, that you can choose American values, free markets, free speech, opportunity and prosperity, or you're on the progressive road to hell. If they make that argument, they win.
What do you do, though, about the Republican leadership being just as bad as the Democrats?
That's the big challenge right now. The Democrats are so bankrupt of ideas, and they're such failures and such liars that it really doesn't take much to turn it around. And we don't have, unfortunately, on the other side, a leader has not yet come forward who has the courage to tell the truth and tell it like it is to the American people.
Well, there's no doubt that socialism has collapsed Latin America, and now it's here. And I hope everyone will go see the film. I can't wait till the DVD's out. I want to sell it. How long until we're going to get a DVD release?
DVD release is December 1st, but we're going to give you probably 3 or 4 weeks in advance to sell some out. You'll even see in the film, I talked to some illegals from Guatemala, El Salvador. We said, why are you here? And they said, because socialism destroyed our country. So they're here to get away from socialism. They don't know what's in store for them, apparently.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know a lot of folks I talked to from Latin America hate socialism, but then to get the free goodies, they'll vote for the most hardcore Democrat. It's just crazy. All right, Joel Gilbert, thank you so much. And again, people can find the film, how to get it in their local theater. There's no place like utopia.com. Great job, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Thanks for having me, Alex.
You bet. All right, we're going to come right back with another guest who's taking action and waking up millions. Stay with us.
We're on the march.